Hello. What was Britain like in the 5th and 6th centuries, the age when the myths and legends surrounding King Arthur have their origin? From the Diocletian reforms of the late 3rd century, Roman Britain was divided into 4 provinces, each under the control of a vicarius. Britannia Prima, with its capital most probably at Cirencester, Britannia Secunda, centred on York, Maxima Caesariensis, with its capital at London, and Flavia Caesariensis, administered from Lincoln. Each province was further subdivided into civitates. 5th century sources name a further province, Valentia, but don't give its boundaries. A location between Hadrian's Wall and the Antonine Wall is one suggestion, but it could be a later subdivision of one of the 4 provinces, Britannia Prima for example. In late Roman Britain, the army had become less ordered, no longer organised in legions. Pay was irregular and frequently in arrears. Zosimus, a Greek historian living in Constantinople in the late 5th and early 6th centuries, drew on a number of Greek sources to write his new history, dealing with the period from AD 238 to 410. It is not a particularly reliable source, but it is from Zosimus we get the date of 410, the year the Visigoths sacked Rome, for when the Roman troops leave Britain, based on an imperial edict from Emperor Honorius, which orders a list of places to defend themselves, all of which are in Italy, apart from an unknown location named Brettia, which was fancifully interpreted as Britannia. Zosimus reported unpaid salary, triggering several revolts by the Roman army in Britain. In one military coup, a common soldier, Constantine, emerged as leader, moved to Gaul to combat incursions by Germanic tribes, and ended up being recognised by Honorius as co-emperor. It may be that many in Britannia were in favour of being more independent of a central authority and an end to sending taxes to Rome, a kind of early version of Brexit. But as Roman control diminished, Picts, Irish and pagan Germanic tribes, Angles, Saxons and Jutes would have recognised an opportunity to step up their raids on the former province of Britannia. There's a question mark over the exact date the legions withdrew, but not that the break with Rome took place. Did all the troops leave? Probably not. It's unlikely Constantine enjoyed 100% support for his power grab. Veterans from 4 centuries of being part of the Roman Empire would have taken common law wives that they were free to marry on retirement, thereby legitimising any children. Colonia, planned settlements for retired soldiers, were established at Colchester, Gloucester, Lincoln and York, where they could enjoy the freedoms of Roman citizenship and tax privileges. Many serving soldiers would have established roots and connections and decided to stay in Britain, effectively privatising their services, offering protection as mercenaries. The possibility that one such force inspired the later Arthurian legends is an idea I shall return to in a future video. What changed with the break with Rome was the removal of central administration, although as we saw in part 2, there is evidence of continuing civic organisation, and St Patrick's Confessions, written in the mid-5th century, confirmed Roman systems of local urban government still in place at that time. Along with the removal of central control, the other major change was that minting of coins in Britain had ended in the 380s, and the last imported Roman coins were minted around 402. But the evidence from several 5th and 6th century high-status sites of imported luxury goods confirms continuing continental trade, suggesting barter replaced a monetary economy, with goods such as tin, corn and hunting dogs being exported. Next time, an exploration of what we can learn from the writings of Gildas, a British monk whose highly critical commentary on the ruin and conquest of Britain, probably written around 540, is the only near contemporary documentary source available to us for events in Britain during the 5th and 6th centuries. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons and click on the notification bell to be informed when the next video is available, or you can subscribe by clicking on the rose window over my shoulder.